Chris, good to see you today. We are talking through the three financial phases of life. Our lives have three main financial phases: accumulation, preservation, and distribution. Each stage, of course, has different goals, risks, and opportunities. So let's start with the accumulation phase. What are our goals and risks here?
Yeah, so our goals here are to accumulate as much money as we can, probably take on more risk, right, by buying more into the stock market versus the bond market and taking advantage of, equity returns over the long period of time, like you have here on the screen. So, if we can make 7%, our money's going to double every 10 years. And then obviously, as we're adding dollars, we can mitigate stock market volatility because when the market goes down during our working years, and we make contributions, we're buying more shares. So dollar cost averaging fits right in there with that accumulation phase of money. And the earlier you start, the better you will be.
Compound interest. It is just magic. You're right. All right. Next, we have the preservation phase. When does that begin?
Yeah, preservation phase. Ideally, we like to start working on this just as somebody's before they retire in that 3 to 5 year phase. And we can begin to transition and get more conservative, get into investments that offer a little bit more stability. Not that we completely get them out of the market by any means, but where we're trying to preserve that nest egg that they did so that it's going to last their lifetime into the next phase of money that you're going to show us.
Yep. And last, we have the distribution phase, which is essentially the opposite of the accumulation phase.
Yeah, it sure is. Money's going the other direction. So when the stock market goes down, we have to be able to mitigate that risk. And we call that sequence risk. And there are some great analogies that we can tie in here, like on the here looking at the chart on the screen is, what happens early in retirement is going to dictate what happens later in retirement. So, we have to build our 3-bucket risk approach here that we utilize to, have alternatives in case the stock market tanks, that we have another strategy we can employ to mitigate that sequence risk, which is one of the biggest risks people are going to face just as they retirement. That first 3 to 5 year segment is crucial, Erin.
Right. Retiring in a down market is scary. So last question, Chris, how do we account for longevity risk? How do we make sure that our money lasts as long as we do?
Well, everybody's biggest concern in retirement is running out of money or running out of income. And so we can hedge that and use a quality annuity, develop income plans, but annuities can give you a lifetime income, can have spousal survivor benefits so that at least you're maintaining those basic living expenses in contractually guaranteed type investment accounts with, combined with pension payments and Social Security to give you some peace of mind that that's what you worked your entire lifetime for.
Absolutely. We've earned it. Chris, this was helpful to talk through. If somebody wants to talk more about, these unique goals, depending on where they are, pre-retired or retired, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, let's have Heidi set us up with a one-on-one appointment and give the office a call at 866-695-2620.
Perfect. Chris, thanks so much for your time.
Hey, my pleasure. Thanks, Erin.
Tune into Chris McIntire's full radio program and visit McIntireRetirementServices.com for many additional valuable resources, including other great episodes of Game Plan for Retirement with Chris McIntyre. Be sure to subscribe.